Hey yo, what's good? It's Samson Smiles, and I just wanted to give my perspective on what this song means. Since I'm the one that wrote it, I wrote it from the perspective of it's like a movie, and it's about two soulmates, and they're like childhood friends, and the girl, she like halfway through growing up, her family moved out of London and she comes back to London because she's still got some family in there, like a grandma or something. And she comes back to London to visit, like a grandma. And so the guy that her childhood, you know, best friend, her childhood lover, when she does come back to her grandma's area, she always sees the guy and they continue their love story. Although the girl's life has moved on and the guy's life has moved on, but for that summer, it stands still, and they reignite their love. And although they know it's gonna end, the girl gets mad every time it comes towards the end, and the guy knows what it is as well, and it's just like that. And I use a lot of like sexual innuendos and phrases here in the verses, but I feel like with my generation, that's how we show our love in a sense of that's where we fall in love. That I feel like everyone in my generation, we've been growing up, we're in a bedroom with that girl, and that becomes our life. I don't know whether we stay inside for like 3 days or something, but it's like in that bedroom is love and war. We argue there, we make love, we disagree, we contemplate, and I feel like when it's like your first time falling in love, in that bedroom is where heaven is, and then in that same bedroom when you break up, that bedroom becomes hell, and it's just a bit like what Zayn says with that Pillow Talk song, it's like my enemy, my yellow, whatever he says there, but that bedroom is everything, so I wrote this song from the perspective of a bedroom, and I liken her to, I give God praise when I see your body and all of that stuff. And I want to have a kid with you and everything. But although it's all sexual, it's at the same time, I'm just showing her and telling her how I'm in physicality, my love for her. And that's the song. It's like a Hollywood movie, to be honest, and I wrote it from that perspective, but I just wanted to put it into words. That's why I had you know, the idea of a girl leaving on a voice message at the end, at the beginning of the song, and then I leave my voice message at the end of the song, just to give you more of a audio visualization of that sort of film-like energy I wanted to get out of the song. But it's called Summer Vibe, and of course I'm personifying summer because summer vibe is, yeah, it's when the sun comes out and you feel good, but summer vibe is, slash love, because a summer vibe is love, and love is a summer vibe, and it's likened to a summer vibe. So that's what this song is about. And yeah, or you could relate this song to summer itself, our relationship with summer, and how it comes and then it goes. And we know it's gonna go, but we're always sad and it always almost leaves unexpectedly, although we know it's coming towards the end and we're always mad about it. By the end of the day, we always have it in our head of next year. Our summer's gonna be great next year, when she comes back. So summer vibe, that's what that song's about.
Hey, sorry for shouting at you yesterday. I've had a think about it and it's just silly. I guess I'm kind of pissed off because I have to leave tomorrow. The summer went so quick. Anyway, call me back when you get this message. Bye.
Being in your pussy's like the greatest thing on earth. Being in your soul is like being in heaven myself. Being on your mind, I find my purpose in life. Being a human being is my being with you. I don't smoke, I hardly drink, but I'ma light this flame. I get high when I see your legs split both ways. I wanna stay so I can fuck you into both days. When I worship your body, I give God praise. Let it rain, let it rain, let it drizzle and spit. Both our souls complete, make me wanna give you a kiss. The way you moan makes me more wanna give you this dick. The way you kiss me is like like you care for me. I know you feel it too, that's why you stare at me. Even when you're away, I know you're here for me. Don't wander to the future, stay away from the past. Just to keep you satisfied, here's a summer vibe for that arse.
You give me a dose of ecstasy. You and me is where I wanna be. Up and down and around. Summer vibe is where I wanna be. Up and down and around. Summer vibe is where I wanna be. Where I wanna be.
Watching the sun and my dick rise together. I beat that box in June like it was Mayweather. I even prayed in that pussy that we would stay together. But you're my summer vibe, you came with the weather. Nothing else matters, let my phone capture these fleeting moments. They go with the rapture. Who would believe me? I saw heaven in bed. Money can't buy love, but let me invest. You're the book I wanna face, you're my favorite Pinterest. Sometimes I snap when you chat, but let me DM. Hope to marry you in the future, though we broke up in the past. Just to keep you satisfied, here's a summer vibe for that arse.
You give me a dose of ecstasy, ecstasy. You and me is where I wanna be. I wanna be. Up and down and around. Summer vibe is where I wanna be. Up and down round and round. Summer vibe is where I wanna be. Where I wanna be.
Hey, I got your message. I'm not mad at the argument. I understand you have to leave. And summer, it did go quick, I won't lie. But we had some great times. I won't be able to meet you before you leave, but I'll see you back in London next summer. Hey, what's up? So this song is called Front on Them. And Front on Them is I feel like it's a song that will reach a lot of people, because I feel like especially in my generation there's a gap between parents and their children, and I feel like within that gap you got half of the parents who adapt, and that's the key, to adapt, because I feel like they don't know how to treat their children once they're growing up, and if they don't adapt, that's where hard times come into it, because there's going to be such a gap between the parent and the child that they're not going to see eye to eye, and different things will come from that, because you got a child who's grown up and becoming an adult and seeing things from their own perspective and seeing things as they are, how they see it. And then you've got an adult who's sort of stuck in their ways and refuses certain things. But let's just go to the title. So I named this song Front on Them because the title itself, Front on Them, is when I look at the feeling I get from this song. So I wrote this song like 2014. And so after I finished university, for me, I felt like there was nothing. I started to take account of my life, and I realized there's nothing my mum could do. I started to see her for what she really was. There's nothing she could do for me at that point, in terms of I was probably 21, 22, and I'd seen her life, and I was old enough to take account for what I've seen in her life, the things that went right and the things that went wrong. And with those lessons, I put it onto myself, and I've had enough life experiences at that point where I had a direction for where I wanted to go. And for me, I saw other people's relationships. You know, I've got enough, I've seen enough where I can now literally know where I want to go. And for me, you know, sort of coming to my mum and telling her my perspective and whatnot, she didn't really want to accept it, or I would tell her the things I've seen in her life that I feel like, you know, things should change. And I think most importantly, because we were living under the same household, I had my own vision for my life and the way things should go, but she still wanted her old vision. And for me, that wasn't working, and that hadn't worked for a few years. And so we came to loggerheads. And not only that, but I'm a guy that grew up without I grew up in a single parent household. So even that part of me is, you know, I started to ask her questions. She didn't want to answer them. But for me, at that point, I realized I'm by myself, mentally, physically, and I gotta get it where I can get it. You know, it sounds like a rap song, but it's true. I had to get it where I can get it. I had a vision for my life at that point, and it was on me to achieve it because I couldn't rely at this thus far in my life. I took a stock on what had gone wrong, what had gone right, and what I needed to do to proceed to the next step. And I felt by myself, and I was by myself. And I feel like that is a stage where a lot of young people find themselves by themselves, in that stage of their life. So for some people, it happens slightly earlier, it happens from 15 years old, 16 years old. Some people, it happens later. But there's a stage in every young person's life where if I feel like this is for half the people, the other half, they get that support, they get the things they need. But for that half that don't get that support, I feel like I liken it to Peter Pan and the Lost Boys, because even though it's Peter Pan and his crew, the Lost Boys, they didn't have any parents for one reason or the other. The parents were still alive and everything, but they didn't have any parents that could live according to the vision they had of themselves. And Peter Pan and the Lost Boys, they created something for themselves, you know what I'm saying? And that was Neverland. And of course, it wasn't without its troubles, but I feel like that is like reality in real life of you got to create something for yourself. And for us, we didn't have any guidance like that. We had to literally go out into the world and find out, you know, what the fuck the world was about and try to do it for ourselves. And that's why this song is called Front on Them, because the feeling when I look at, because in this song I'll explain my perspective from my dad, from never having a dad, and then a perspective from my mom and feeling like she did a lot of the things she could have done better in a lot of aspects in her decision making. And the feeling I get from it is, man, when I make it, I'm gonna front on them. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the song's called Front on Them, because it just makes me wanna front on them when I do achieve my goal. Because, you know, at that point, no one believed in me and no one believed in my vision. And just like with a lot of young people, a lot of people don't believe in you and a lot of people don't believe in your vision. And when you do finally get there, it's like, should I be angry or should I throw it back in their faces? And for me, it was like, nah, I'm just going to front on them. That's all. And that's why the song's called Doesn't It Make You Want to Front on Them? It's just front on them. And I put, you know, Tupac's voice in there because, like I've said before, musicians, being a rapper and just a musician in general is so crucial, because Tupac is one of the guys that helped raise me. And his advice and how he was open about living his life and his decision making and the goods and the bad. Isn't that what a parent should be doing? Telling you the good and the bad and open about their life so that you're able to learn. But for parents who don't do that, who do we turn to, you know? So for me, it was a lot of musicians that I turned to, and Tupac was one of the most important ones. And that speech that he will give in this song it helped me a lot. And I identified with it a lot. And that's basically what I'm saying in the song, what he says in that speech, but I'm just saying it in a musical format. But it just makes me want to front on them. And that's what the song's about.
sucking on my mum left titty. For so long, you miss my birthdays, you miss my earth days. Aging with regrets, are these your curse days? Depending on the days, I get filled with rage. You had some more children, are we close in age? My rhyme book drenched with tears, let me turn the page. God gave you a son and you gave your son shade. For some reason, I keep defending you in my brain. My mum was bad to you, you did what you had to do. Don't judge till you put yourself in his shoes. His shoes, I wouldn't have had any if it was down to you. Fuck your birthday, you deserve the worst pain. 4 children you left for dead, you are the worst. We didn't ask to be brought to this earth, given the greatest gift, and you took it for
Don't
shit.
it make you wanna fumble? Don't it make you wanna stumble? Ooh, like wherever we go. Don't it make you wanna fumble? Don't it make you wanna stumble? Ooh, like wherever we go.
Why my mum hurt me for so long? In the end, she didn't deserve me. So long. For so long, I put up with the bullshit. We all took your anger, even when we didn't do shit. This is my new shit. You were always verbally abusive. It would have been physical if you had the strength to do it. Calling me stupid, that was a no-no. And talking about my dad was a low blow. Especially as you know, that is a man whom I don't know. That's why I went solo, moved out on the low. Threatened to kick me out when I had no dough. You forgot I used to send you dough out my student loan. I'd rather be alone than to stay in your home. That's why I slept on the couch and stopped eating your food. Cause you were threatening the whole house, depending on your mood. I'd rather be an orphan than to belong
Don't
to
it make you wanna fumble? Don't it make you wanna stumble? Ooh, like wherever we go. Don't it make you wanna fumble? Don't it make you wanna stumble? Ooh, like wherever we go, yeah.
Man, it's like when you're born, usually you're born into a dynasty or an empire, right? You're born like as a junior or, you know, following in your father's footsteps. You always tell your father he did this, or your father, or your grandfather he did this, or we got this, or the family heirlooms. There's none of that. I feel as though I'm cheated because instead of me fulfilling my prophecy, I have to start one. Instead of me, you know, doing a good job and carrying on the empire, I have to build one. And that's a hell of a job for a 21-year-old. You know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a job for any youngster, male or female, to have to build an empire for your family.
Don't it make you wanna fumble? Don't it make you wanna stumble? Ooh, like wherever we go. Don't it make you wanna fumble? Don't it make you wanna stumble? Ooh, like wherever we go, yeah. Ooh, like wherever we go.
This music's like a conduit. Sometimes I don't wanna go through it. I'll just use it. I've got my back to the speaker, so I don't have to face this music. It makes me lose it, cause if I break then my faith is foolish. I'm on the edge of glory or death. Hey, don't make me do it. I'm from London, drinking Tennessee whiskey. My glass is half empty. I parked my Bentley. I thought cars would make me laugh and relight the spark in me. There's darkness in me. I asked for liquor to be poured quicker, but this glass is killing me gently. I died. I woke up and I'm still alive. I cried. I would have tried suicide, yeah, but I'm filled with pride. Emotions come like oceans, and right now it's high tide. As a child, I received high fives. There's no comfort from my high cries. I don't feel like saying hi, bye. I can't escape this harsh life. I'm unhappy. Why lie? I mean, like, why try? got so much tears in my eyes right now I can't see. It's pouring down when my iPhone said it'd be lovely. No one cares cause no one knows anything about me. I should just pack up the rest of my bags and just leave. And if I died right now, they won't even shed a tear. The world's treating me so bad, they won't even fucking care. And I got problems in my life I can't even fucking share. And I start to think it just ain't gonna work out.
And I just want something strong to drink
Right now, right now, right now.
And I just want something good to smoke
Right now, right now, hey.
And I just wanna tell her take off her clothes
Right now, right now, right now, hey.
Leave me alone, I'm in my zone.
I'm surprised I ain't shot myself. Fuck it, I'm shocked myself. Although it seems I've been living well, it could have been a living hell. I met my sister for the first time this year. I wrote to my dad and he wrote back. The very day I went to meet him, he had a heart attack. But the doctor said nah, it was a cardiac arrest. Out for 20 minutes, so for 20 minutes he was dead. First time we met was at his hospital bed. And I'm thinking to myself, should I laugh or cry? Acting anger or smiles, don't ask God why. I ain't never had a dad so I can do without. But it's a sad story how I went without. Now as I went without, his kids won't speak to me. Their mum told a lie against me which they believed. They got deceived and they ain't think for themselves. A broken bond broken by their own mum as well. Man.
And I just want something strong to drink
Right now, right now, right now.
And I just want something good to smoke
Right now, right now, hey.
And I just wanna tell her take off her clothes
Right now, right now, right now, hey.
Leave me alone, I'm in my zone.
No matter what you go through, all of this makes you regal. You remain a young king, a young queen, and you keep your head high, and you still live your life according to your vision, and remain regal.